Hello everyone, and welcome to the Lost Levels Podcast. Thank you so much for listening to us today. This is podcast number 221. Holy bananas. Oh my god, that's so much. Really quickly, today it's a small group of people. Alright, I'm SpiderStaryu. Alright, hello. Hi, I'm SpiderStaryu. And I am joined by Soul.
I'm back. Hello.
Yes.
That was an introduction, by the way. That was quite the introduction.
Thank you. I try my best to make it really juicy and great. So yeah, it's just us two today, just us trashy people, huh? But we're really juicy, so we're gonna keep it fresh, keep it good. So anyway, let me get to what this podcast is about, because you're probably like, okay, I'm gonna turn this off by now. Okay, today's podcast is gonna be all about E3 2016. So we're just gonna talk about some stuff, because E3 happened this week, right? It happened this week. Yeah, E3 happened, and it was a whole big thing. We got tons of news and stuff like that. Well, actually, we didn't get tons and tons and tons and tons of news, but we did get some juicy stuff. So we got things like Legend of Zelda. We finally know the title of it. It's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Pokemon Sun and Moon. We got some new Pokemon revealed, and then there's a new mode, a 4-player mode. We're going to talk a bunch about that. We're going to talk bits and pieces about Mario Party Star Rush. A new Mario Party, yes, a new Mario Party announced for the 3DS. It's in a different style, so we're going to talk about that. And last but not least, we're also going to be talking about Paper Mario Color Splash, which pretty much more or less is like Sticker Star plus paint mechanics. So, but we're going to talk about all that stuff. So, yeah. Really quickly, I just want to mention we might talk about some other stuff as well. We might mention Yokai Watch 2, maybe something like that. I don't know. We might just mention it really quickly.
I want a Yokai
I'm not a big
No, you want to do it with that game? I want to Yokai Watch my life fall apart, because I'm just not crazy about it anymore. Or I never was.
Yeah, I don't really like it either. It's fine. Anyway, let's just get started. Anyway, let's start with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which will be out for the Wii U and the NX. Now, I don't think a release date was revealed, right?
Not now, but it was pretty much, I think something happened where we got a release date and it was like leaked, and it's supposed to come like this March.
Oh.
Which is also when the NX is supposed to come, so I would, get prepped. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, my prediction for that was right, so that's great. Anyway, for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, pretty much it is a big open world. There's tons and tons of new things you can do. First, of course, Epona is back, or some sort of horse is back.
Horses are back.
Yeah, horses are back in general. You can ride any horse. Epona's gonna get offended by that anyway. But, there's a big wide world. You can climb things. You can fish. You can cook. You can cook soul. You can take out the trash. You can fire arrows. It's just a big, wide world. And the graphics, the graphics look bodacious. Like, it's kind of like a mix of Twilight Princess and then, like, a little bit of, like, cel-shaded realness with Wind Waker. So, like, it's, like, a really interesting graphics. Like, they're really interesting looking. But, yeah, you can climb trees. Like, Donkey Kong, there's just so many, like, different things with this game. So, it's a really big world. You can even cut down trees. Like, I don't even know if that's a thing you can do in Legend of Zelda games. Like, with axes and stuff, that you can cut down trees. So, there's a bunch of things you can do in this game. So, it's really awesome. Now, we all know, I'm not the biggest Legend of Zelda fan. But this game honestly has me intrigued a bit. Like, when I was seeing it during E3, during the Nintendo Treehouse, oh my goodness, that was, it was kind of interesting.
Really?
So, yeah, it was kind of interesting. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Zelda. That's just how it is. I don't think Zelda's bad. It's just, honestly, I'm not too into it. I never have been too interested in the Zelda series. Just because you know, as a kid, you need patience for that stuff, and I don't have patience because, you know, I'm me. So, but yeah, honestly, I'm intrigued by it. I keep rambling on now, but I'm intrigued by it. How about you, Soul? Are you intrigued? Like, what is it?
I mean, I kinda am. I mean, I'm more of a person who I like what they're doing with the game and all, but it might not be for me. But I saw that this game is actually being worked on partially by, well, actually not partially. There's like 100 members of Monolith Soft working on that game, which makes a lot of sense because they're the people who made the Xenoblade Chronicle games, which are like the epitome of open world adventure games. And so,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have high hopes for this game, at least the environments. The only thing I am worried about is this doesn't seem very action focused yet. Like, I feel like the 3D Zelda games have pretty much been action focused, action and puzzle focused. You know, like a healthy balance of the two. And I have not seen much action. Like the fights seem boring, boring. You can do a lot. You can smash them with boulders. So there's that. I mean. But I don't care. Like, I like how it looks, and I like how the environment is. It's just I can appreciate it without wanting to play it. And right now, I'm sort of at that level. Unfortunately, I don't even know what the Breath of the Wild like smells like. I feel like it's a really hot breath. Like, you know, yeah, I know, like creep. You know, I don't like breath. I feel like it's really like breath. So. I'm not really crazy about even the, you know, hot air aspect of this game. Speaking of hot air, where's the hot air balloons? Because every Zelda game has had a hot air balloon, so...
Wait, is that true, or are you making a joke?
No, I'm making a joke. Sorry, I'm really tired. I've had a day, and I can't come up with any yucks. Can't come up with any jokey jackies, so...
Jokey jackies. Yeah, but honestly, like... You can see we don't have certain people here to talk about it, so there's not really much me and Soul can say. But you know, the game does look interesting. I think that's why we agree on it. It looks interesting, and it's pretty. It's fantastic. It looks fantastic anyway. So I might pick it up, or my brother will pick it up, and I might just play it. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't know if I'll buy it for the Wii U or the NX. I'll probably. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see how that goes. Really quickly, Soul, because you weren't here for the predictions.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Really quickly, I just want to ask, like, are you gonna be getting an NX when it comes out?
I mean, most likely. I've yet to get a job, unfortunately, so money's kind of tight. But that's. I mean, I'm gonna aim to get an NX.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just hold back on the amiibo stuff.
I haven't bought an amiibo, not counting the Callie and Marie amiibo. I haven't bought an amiibo in 6 months.
You haven't bought the Kirby amiibo?
I don't want them.
Oh, but they're so cute. I bought the World D amiibo.
I still haven't even completed the Super Smash Brothers amiibo, so.
Okay. Eventually it will happen anyway.
Smash my face in. Sorry.
Alright, well that's it for Zelda. I am so sorry we didn't give it the justice it needs, but like I said, we're not big Zelda people. But yeah, it'll probably come out in March, and it'll be for the Wii U and the NX, so if you're not going to get an NX, you can still get it for the Wii U, and bada bing, bada boom, whatever the hell. Anyway, moving on to the next game, we have Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Now, new Pokemon were revealed. Alright, when they were playing, during the Nintendo Treehouse, you know, people were playing Pokemon and whatever the case is, and we saw some new Pokemon, so we're going to quickly go over them. First and foremost, I might say some of these wrong, so I might be serving SC realness here.
God.
So, Soul, please, if I say it wrong, correct me immediately, okay?
Alright.
So if I say it wrong, please correct me. It's not shade if you correct me. Because that's not shade. He doesn't know how to say Pokemon names. It's true.
It was just funny.
Alright, thank you. Okay, I'm going to say the names, and like I said, if I say it wrong, correct me. Okay, so the first one is Pika-Peck?
Yeah, Pika-Peck.
Pika-Peck. Okay, I was thinking Peaky-Peck. Okay, yeah, Pika-Peck sounds better. Alright, so Pika-Peck is a woodpecker, and it's like has like a little bit of a red highlight on its face, like its feather realness on its face, like the center of its face. But it's mostly just a simple black and white bird, and it's a woodpecker. It's a normal and flying type, of course. But I'm just kind of thinking, like, what will this Pokemon turn into? Like, is it like a 3-stage evolution? Is it 2-stage?
It got confirmed as a 3-stage through the Pokédex, because when you catch a Pokemon, it has little special art for each Pokemon. Oops, sorry. It has little special art for each Pokemon, and there's when there was Ladybug, there was a space for Ladian, and then when they caught a Pikipek, there were there were two other spaces, so it's a three-stage evolution.
Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna try to predict what this will be. I was thinking it's gonna be another fire and flying type, but I don't think they'll do that again. I don't see that happening. I don't see another fire flying evolution after we just got what the hell, Talonflame, Fletchling. I don't see another fire flying combination. So I'm gonna guess that it might just stay normal and flying, or maybe fairy and flying. I don't know. I feel like a woodpecker is kind of like, you know. I don't know, am I alone in that? Like, what are you thinking? Like, you think it'll just stay normal and flying as it evolves?
I mean, I can't believe Pearl from Steven Universe finally became a Pokemon. Like, I've been waiting a long time.
Oh, Heavenly Father.
I've been waiting a long time, but, through the a little bit of analysis I got to do for it, I saw that it has the ability Skill Link, which is a really weird ability, but, like, it's description stuff it had said it, like, spits out seeds, so I bet you it learns, like, Bullet Seed, and, I don't know there aren't a lot of moves that I think it could learn, like, that would most likely take advantage of Skill Link, because it's, like, Tail Slap, Fury Swipes, Rock Blast, Icicle Crash, I think it's called, and Bullet Seed. I think that's all of them. So,
well, maybe there'll be a new move about pecking. Yeah, like a new like consistent pecking or something like that. Rapid pecking. I don't know, something.
There you go. Rapid peck. Great.
Yeah, like that's possible, and that's not stupid because literally, like that's what woodpeckers do. So that could happen, but we'll see what happens.
I think it's just gonna stay a normal flying type.
Right.
I'm fine with that. So it looks cute. Pearl looks cute.
Yeah, I think it's cute. So let's move on to the next one. All right, we have Yungoos.
Mm-hmm.
Yungoos, and Yungoos is serving Donald Trump realness.
It's honestly, I don't see it. Like, it's a funny joke and all, and I mean, I kind of see it, but that's not what I thought. What I thought was teeth. Like, it has some chompers.
Yungoos has teeth for days, and they're nice and white, nice pearly white teeth. So Yungoos is serving brush teeth realness.
All incisors.
Yeah. I know this Pokemon right here, it's gonna have Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, is that even a move? I think so. Fire Fang, it's gonna have Crunch, Bite, Crunch and Crunch, Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch, all that crunch.
I mean, it has the ability Strong Jaw, so I'd assume so.
Yeah. Strong Jaw was introduced in Generation 6, right?
Yeah, it's Tyrant's ability. And who's it? I think Mega Sharpedo has it as well.
Right. So I think, did we see, when they caught this Pokemon, did they see how many evolutions it has? Do you remember, or do you not remember?
No, we did not. But
okay.
I think pretty much every little rodent-like Pokemon only has one evolution, so I'd assume this is not a difference. Wait, I think so, right?
I think so.
Yep, all of them have.
So, I mean, I imagine that its evolution is going to have freaking huge teeth, alright? It's going to be a freaking huge mouth with bigger chompers, alright? It's going to be a jaw-biting Pokemon. So, but it looks cute. I like it. I'm joking when I said... I'm sorry, what?
It's going to be fat. It's
going to be fat?
Yeah, it has this whole thing about how it's really hungry all the time, but it's never satisfied. So I'm going to have either some, like... I think it's actually going to be a weird Pokemon, because I think it's going to focus on HP and speed. I don't know. I just looked, because it has this whole thing about food and whatever. I feel like its evolution is going to be, like, some Snorlax hybrid with the Mongoose.
Oh, that'll be weird.
I don't like its coloring either. I really don't like it. It's like this weird, like, orange creamsicle color, and then it's like this yellow, and I don't like it. Like, I saw it and went, ooh, like...
Well, what color would you want it to be?
I just don't like it in general. I don't hate it. Like, it definitely looks like it fits as a Pokemon. I just don't like it.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say. Like, these new Pokemon, like... I always think, like, oh my god, they're gonna run out of ideas and things like that, but they keep surprising me when they create new Pokemon like this, and I'm like, oh, that looks like it could have been, like, a Generation 3, Generation 4, like, it looks like a Pokemon, it just looks like a Pokemon, like, it's not shade, it's like, it just looks like a Pokemon, like, some Pokemon, we have some Pokemon that get introduced, like I said, it's about a lot of Generation 5 Pokemon that, like, they get introduced, and it's like, that's a Pokemon, really? But these so far these look like Pokemon. Anyway, I'm gonna move on because I'm rambling. All right, so let's move on to Grubbin. Grubbin, I think that's how you say it. It's a little grub. It's a little larva realness. Well, that's not a realness because it literally is larva. But yeah. It honestly, I'm gonna get. I know people are gonna call me out for this, but I think it looks cute. I think it looks adorable. Like, it looks like a little, like, what is it? Like a little beetle, little grub, and it's like, oh, it's so adorable. It's like a little tiny bug. It's like, I think it's like kind of in a cocoon a little bit. Like, I don't know, like its base kind of looks like it has like a little bit of a cocoon structured around it.
I mean, I'm not an etymologist, so I don't know the official word, but it's not a cocoon. All grubs have this weird little like, creepy like bug. I'd send you a picture of a grub, but they're kind of disgusting. But they look like that. Like the bottom half of them is what they look like. They're very white and puffy.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I know what you mean. But yeah, it looks cute. I honestly, I think I might use it. Like, honestly, I'm getting scared about how many of these Pokemon like they look so cute and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I might use this, unless it like totally sucks and like its evolution has like freaking 60 attack and 60 special attack and just be overall horrible. Like Ladian, that's another horrible bug Pokemon. Yeah, I think I'm totally gonna use this. Like, it totally looks like someone that's gonna have like awesome abilities. I feel like it's gonna have awesome things like X Scissor, Cross Poison. Like, it looks like it's gonna be a cute Pokemon. So I'm definitely gonna keep my eye out on Grubbin. Did you say what you thought about it?
No. The little descriptions they've given on the Pokemon Sun and Moon website is actually quite interesting. Like, to go back to Yungoos, they actually have this reference to being an invasive species and how it's quite similar to how an actual invasive species came about in Hawaii. And I don't think they were actually mongooses, but they were a similar animal, if not mongooses. And they were sent to get rid of, they were sent to get rid of rats, whatever these animals were. And then they got rid of the rat problem, but now they have a mongoose, let's say, problem. So, and that's what happened in the Alola region with Yungoos. So they don't say what region it originally comes from, which I imagine is not important. But I think it's quite funny that they had that. But Grubbin, I brought it up because Grubbin has one where I think I know what his evolution will be because it's just too specific to be something else. And it mentions how Grubbin likes to stick their little horns on like power plant structures to absorb electricity. So I'm like, yeah, it's a bug electric type, which I'm very excited for because Galvantula is not one of, if not my favorite bug type because of its typing, and it's quite fun to use. So I'm quite excited if there's going to be a bug electric type. Obviously, it's probably not going to have the best stats, so I can't say I'd use it. Because, Vivion's a reasonably good Pokemon. Like, it's quite, like, I like how it seems like they're trying to make Pokemon, obviously there's going to be some that stick above the rest, but, a little bit more competitively viable, such as Vivion. So, I think I might maybe try it out. Like, it's not going to, I hope it doesn't have, like, all those, in Generation 6, they added all those weird, like, terrain moves, and all these weird moves that, like,
are useless. Grassy terrain, like, gives your opponent restores health.
Or Rototiller, which is just, some of the moves just don't make sense. Like, it's too specific. It's getting too much onto, like, would only be useful in the most specific of circumstances. And I just don't. I hope that they're drifting away from that for Generation 7 and just focusing on making a Pokemon actually good, because it's a utility Pokemon that doesn't use those terrain moves, because I like double battles as much as the next person, but like it's not as handy. There are only a few moves that they introduced in Generation 7 that were status moves I think that were quite helpful. I think one of the moves is called Electrify, which is actually quite nice, and it turns a Pokemon into an electric type, so I think that's a cool move. But like a lot of the others, like Misty Terrain is meh, Aromatic Mist is meh.
Yeah. I like Grubbin. If it's a bug on electric, then yes, God, yes, ma'am. All right, that's great. All right, that we need more bug electric. I like crazy type combinations. Right, we still have type combinations that never happen. So I like type combinations that are interesting that we don't see too much. And honestly, Galvantula. All right, off topic, but let me just say, Galvantula is, no shade, like one of the best Pokemon, right? It's on my top 10 list, right? Because, I'm SpiderStaryu, right? I have to have love for the tarantula, spiders, and all that stuff. So I love Galvantula.
Bias.
It knows sticky web, and that's so freaking useful.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I'm done. Okay. Anyway, can we also talk, if you don't mind, let's also talk about some of the new Pokemon that have been revealed a while back, I think in a magazine.
In the Motherlands.
Yes. Now these names are the Japanese names, so we don't know what it is in America, and I'm definitely gonna say these wrong. Okay, so get ready.
I mean, not
The
really.
first one. This first one, it's a rock type. It's a puppy. It's a rock type, and it's called Iwanka. Iwanko.
No, you had it right the first time. Iwanko.
Iwanko. Yeah. It is so cute. It's a rock type, and kind of looks like a German Shepherd. I'm getting kind of like, okay, but some people are saying it's like a Spitz.
Oh, it's a Spitz. I will get into that once you say your thoughts on it. Iwanko.
Okay, well then, is a German Shepherd close to a Spitz?
No,
then
German Shepherds are not Spitzes.
Okay, then I'm
well, maybe they
I'm
are.
incredibly dense.
I'm gonna actually do a Google search. You talk about how you feel.
Okay. That's when I first looked at this Pokemon, that's what I first thought of in my head. Like, oh, it kind of looks like a German Shepherd. I don't know. Maybe I just wished it was, but it's so cute. It's like a cute little puppy. It's a rock type, but it kind of has like a rock stuff around its neck. But it has cute blue eyes. It has like a nice like brownish, grayish. It kind of looks kind of grayish, but it's kind of like a brownish color, grayish brownish color, and it's really nice. It's a really cute Pokemon. And it has abilities Keen Eye or Vital Spirit, and those are kind of useful, I guess. So I'm just wondering like what exactly this Pokemon will evolve into, because I'm not sure it'll just stay a pure rock type, because we don't really have many Pokemon that are just rock types. Like who do we have? We have Sudowoodo. We have the what's it called?
Gigalith. That line.
Gigalith. Okay, that one. And I think that's it.
There might be another one, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. Oh, Regirock. There's one.
Oh yeah, Regirock. Okay, well, that's just one. So there's not many pure rock Pokemon. So I'm just wondering if this Pokemon gonna stay pure rock, because that would be interesting. Because honestly, pure rock is better than rock and ground. Because rock and ground, you have double weakness to water, double weakness to grass.
The only real plus side is that there's a stab earthquake.
Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, there's not many pure rock type Pokemon. Okay, I forgot Rampardos. Is that how you say it? Rampardos?
Oh yes, yeah.
I completely forgot about him. Oh, and Nose Pass. Yeah, Yoshi Man. Nose Pass. They'll stay in. But yeah, we have that as well. So, there are some pure rock Pokemon, but I didn't really think about it. But yeah, so honestly, I'll just say it looks cute. I'll just say that. It looks cute, and I can't wait. I'm definitely going to use it.
Okay. First of all, German Shepherds are not Spitz. They're not Spitz dogs, but it's really funny because I'm not getting one anytime soon. But I've been doing research on dogs, and Spitz are I've gone through it. I'm like, yes, the Spitz is the dog for me. The most well known is the Pomeranian. I'm actually pretty sure that this Iwanko, at least right now, is based off of any sort of Spitz. Speaking of which, the dog I want is called it's spelled Keeshond, which sounds like Keeshond, but it's actually pronounced Kaysund, and they're really cute, and they kind of look like Iwanko, except German Spitzy, I don't know what the plural of Spitz is, but they seem a lot more puffier. I haven't looked at all Spitz, which I will do right now. But I think they're much more puffy. There are a few that... No, okay, sorry. I'm looking at them now. No, yeah, I think it's based off of Spitz. German Spitzes are just much more furry, but there's a lot of dogs that technically are counted as Spitz. The Shiba Inu is actually one. Let me see. Yeah,
Oh.
but the German Shepherd is not. Sorry. Yeah, back to the actual topic. Yeah, it's not a Spitz.
You think you'll use it?
Probably not. I want to see its evolution because it has to be a really cute dog. I like dogs a lot, so it has to be something good.
Oh yeah, if it's something terrible, then that'll be sucky and that'll be bad. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I think this is the last one we'll talk about because I don't really have much to say about the legendaries unless you want to talk about those. So yeah, this one is called in Japan Kawara.
Neck-Koala. Technically it's Neck-Koala, Koala, because it's Japanese, and Japanese doesn't have the L syllable, but it's, in America, it would be Neck-Koala.
Oh. Well, this Pokemon is a dreaming Pokemon. It's a pretty much a koala holding a log and it's sleeping. And this Pokemon has an interesting new ability. It's called Sure Sleeper. I don't know if that's what it's going to be called in here in the U.S. or whatever. I don't know. In the English versions, I'm not sure, but it's called Sure Sleeper, and this ability is actually really interesting. For this ability, this Pokemon can go to sleep, or it can get the sleep status, spore, sleep powder, all that stuff. It can go to sleep, but no other status conditions work on it. So Thunder Wave, Poison Powder. I mean, who uses Poison Powder? I mean, Toxic. All that stuff will not work on it. It can only be put to sleep. That's it. No other status conditions. Like, I don't know if that counts with confusion and attract. I don't know if that counts as well. But pretty much all the major ones, like burned and stuff, that doesn't work. So that's actually a really freaking interesting ability. I think that's actually pretty interesting. Now, I don't know if that's going to mean more people are going to start using Spore and Sleep Powder. But it's a really interesting ability. Very, very interesting. I like it. And so far it looks cute. So what do you think about it? It's a normal type, by the way.
Honestly, this is one of those examples I was talking about, how they're trying to make more Pokemon considerably more competitive, just because of one of their niche abilities, such as Vivian being able to use like Quiver. I think he learns Quiver Dance and like Powder.
Oh, that's his favorite word. He loves that word, Quiver. Quiver Dance.
God, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I think this is one of those examples. I don't think it'll be the best Pokemon, but in terms of like stats or whatever. But I actually, as much as I like the dog, I actually kind of like it. Like this koala almost just as much. It was kind of forgotten as opposed to Iwanko, because Iwanko is a dog and it's a very cute dog. But I like Nekoala. I am nervous about its evolution, which sounds weird, but I'm nervous it's just going to be stupid. I'm 90% sure that this is just going to be a single evolution, but that might just because and why I'm a little afraid of its evolution is because Muna was such a cool Pokemon, and then we got Musharna, and I don't really like Musharna that much, and it's very similar, so...
Oh yeah, it kind of is serving Musharna realness.
Yeah. You know what would be cool is, though, if, side note, if Musharna got the ability, this ability, I think that'd be cool. I mean, it makes sense, but, whatever.
Yeah.
I like Nekoala, I want them to do something, like, cool. I wanted to keep a normal type, because as much as I like normal dual types, because I think they're just weird typings altogether, I feel like everyone's, like, emphasizing that, like, or everyone really wants stuff that breaks the norm. Like, they don't want any normal flying type original bird, like, the first bird Pokemon you get. They don't want it as the normal flying type anymore. Every starter has to evolve with a second type, a dual type. And I'm not necessarily for or against it, but I like having things different, and if different would mean going back to the basics, then I'm fine with that as well. So if this guy stays as a normal type, I'm not going to be upset about that. Well, except competitively.
I thought it was going to be like a normal and psychic, because that's a combination we don't really have too much of.
Yeah, it's true.
We have a Girafarig and Meloetta, and that's pretty much it.
Yep.
That's actually a pretty good typing, because, hey, Ghost doesn't work, and fighting becomes normal. So then what? Its only weakness is Dark.
Yep.
So honestly, whatever it'll be, it'll whatever happens, I'll be fine with it, because it still looks like a cute Pokemon. I'm surprised, like I said to Soul earlier, all these Pokemon, they look so interesting, they look so cute, and they actually look like Pokemon, to me anyway. Me personally, that's my opinion. So honestly, I'm really excited to see more Pokemon, and I'm wondering how much more Pokemon we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get too much, because how much Pokemon are we at? We are at 721. If you count oh my god.
Yes.
Say it? Volcanion?
Volcanion, yeah.
Volcanion,
something like that.
yeah, something like that. So, I feel like we're gonna get like about 60, 64, like something like that, 64 new Pokemon, and that'll be it. But yeah, I can't wait to see more. So yeah, that's our discussion about Pokemon Sun and Moon. We're not really gonna talk about so much about Solgaleo and Lunala, is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Because, we pretty much, I think we've talked about those before. So yeah, that's it for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Whew, oh my god, so much. Now let's move on to Mario Party Star Rush. Now let's get into all the tea about Mario Party Star Rush, okay? So for Mario Party Star Rush, there's kind of like a new style of play. and I'll explain this the best way I can. So if I explain it badly, just
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think
there's not much to say.
No, I don't know if you're saying it right or not.
Oh, because you didn't watch it?
I don't care enough to I watched the trailer and that was it.
Well, okay, let me explain it to you then. All right, this is explaining to you, the audience, and explaining it to Soul. Okay, so there's apparently just more modes in the game, but so what they showed was Toad Scramble. So when you start the game, you all start off playing as a Toad. You play as Red Toad, Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, Green Toad. So everyone's playing as a Toad. You go throughout this little board. There's different boards, but for what they showed, there's apparently World 1, 3. I don't know if that's how all the worlds are gonna be, like World 1, 1, World 1, 2, whatever. But the world is called World 1, 3, and it's a sand and sun-filled beachside boardwalk. That's how they described it. So pretty much what you do is you go around the board. Everyone moves at once. So everyone's not together anymore. We don't have none of this, oh, we're in a car, we're going to move together. None of that. Everyone's by themselves. You're all by yourself. Yes. We're all by yourself. So everyone's by themselves, and everyone moves at once. So everyone has to put the direction they want to go to. It's pretty much like, how do I explain this? Because, I'm terrible at explaining things, but you can go up, down, left, or right in any direction you want. And if you land on a normal panel, nothing happens. But there are special panels, like a question mark panel. You get an item. A cloud panel, Lakitu will bring a rival to you or something like that. Or I think you take one of your rivals, because what happens in this game is you get friends. So you play as a Toad and you get friends. You get Mario, Luigi, Toadette, Peach, Daisy, all those characters. They're not playable in that sense, but you get them as a friend. So when you get them as a friend or a companion, they travel the board with you. And pretty much the goal is to get the most stars by beating the bosses or paying 10 coins to get a star. It's something like that. So pretty much it's kind of like, a spin on the original Mario Party. But, everyone moves all together at once. And, that's pretty much it. They still have some qualities from Mario Party 9 and Mario Party 10. Like, when you reach the boss, you get some coins. You see, that's another thing. Coins are back. So, it's just a whole mess. Like, first and foremost, if you want to understand it better, you should go on Nintendo's YouTube channel and search up Mario Party Star Rush and put debut gameplay, alright? Because they explain it better, and it's shown better and everything like that. Pretty much, you just move around the board, get the most stars. You get the most stars at the end of the game, you win. That's it.
What's the bonus of having, these friends, these allies? Like, what's so good about getting them?
Well, okay, thank you for bringing that up, because if I didn't bring that up, I wouldn't have said anything. When you have these companions, these friends, before you move, they will give you a bonus, whether it be an extra dice block or some extra coins. They give you something extra. So
that's good.
Having these friends is actually pretty useful, and you could have multiple friends. I think you could have up to 3 friends. So you can have 3 people traveling the board with you. So each of them give you a special bonus, and so having those friends is actually really useful. So you want to have those when you play this game. So far from what I've seen, they have some mini games that are pretty simple, just a pretty simple base. They have boss battles. Boss battles are back from the Mario Party 9, Mario Party 10, so you have boss battles again. And so far from what it seems like, there's no Wi-Fi. You have to play with people around you. So yeah, I'm not gonna say for sure because I don't know, but that honestly, when I was thinking about that kind of made me feel a little bit disappointed. I'm not trying to be negative, but when I was seeing this stuff actually looks pretty fun. Like, it's pretty simple, pretty basic, of course, but, it looks pretty fun. But the thing is, if it doesn't have Wi-Fi, that means you can only play with computers or only play with friends around you. Now, not many of my friends in real life have 3DSs. So, I don't have many. They're like Dark Boo. They don't have a 3DS, and they don't want to get a 3DS. They'll play with your 3DS, but they're like, no, I don't want to buy one.
Mm.
So it's hard because I feel like I'm just gonna play this game. I'm gonna play it like twice, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm bored, and it sucks. I really don't want to think that way, but I feel like that's how I'm gonna see it. But that's how I feel anyway. If you haven't checked that trailer out, Soul, well, you should probably go do that because you'll understand so much better by actually looking at it. Because by just looking at it, everything is explained so much better.
I still don't care. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe. If the mini games are good, maybe I will. Cause at least we're going off on our own again. So if we get to be by ourselves, and the mini games are good, then it's a good game. So,
even with no Wi-Fi?
Honestly, yeah. Mario Party is one of the few games where I have fun playing by myself. Like, even if it would be preferable if it was online, but I don't like playing Mario Kart by myself. I like playing online. Mario Party I never was really bothered with because I feel like you can be more entertained than or more variety when you're playing an hour of Mario Party as opposed to playing an hour of Mario Kart, because there's a whole bunch of different mini games and a lot of stuff can happen, while in Mario Kart it's in basic just racing around on a track. But I guess you could just water down Mario Party just the same as walking around and going on spaces, but the mini games just keep it fresh to me.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think this said that it will be released on October. Oh no, honestly, let me go check that out right now. While I'm talking about it, because I don't want to say the wrong date. Yeah, they said the date will be, at least in the U.S., it'll be November 4th, 2016. I believe Europe and Australia, they're getting it a month early. So if you're European or you're Australian and you're listening to this, you guys will be getting it October 7th and October 8th, respectively. So,
boo.
Yeah, you guys are getting it early, but we'll get it in November. So yeah, we'll definitely have a podcast about it. I'll buy it, of course. But also, what was revealed with the Toad Scramble is that we're getting new amiibos for the Mario series.
Though. That part's cool.
Yeah, I know you will love this. So for this, we're gonna be getting the new amiibos. We're getting Big Sexy Wario. We're getting Waluigi. So many people are going crazy about Waluigi. We're getting Princess Daisy. We're getting Rosalina, Boo, and Boo glows in the dark. Boo is a glow in the dark amiibo, so that's pretty cool. We're getting Donkey Kong, because I don't think we got Donkey Kong before, and then we're getting Diddy Kong. So we're getting lots of amiibo, lots and lots of amiibo for this. So I'm wondering, maybe if you put an amiibo in on your new 3DS, maybe the character pops up and you get a free character. I don't know. Maybe that's how it works in Toad Scramble. I don't know. But I think it's cool we're getting new amiibo, because I was honestly disappointed when they didn't have a Daisy amiibo, or like a what's it called, Boo or Donkey Kong amiibo. Like, I was disappointed they didn't have those for Mario Party 10.
The amiibo are cool. I actually, well, first of all, I'm happy because like I was wondering with the amiibo stuff from Mario Party 10, like they had poses for like Rosalina, Wario, and Donkey Kong, but there were no like they were in special poses. So I'm like, where are the amiibo that are in said poses? Because like all the Mario amiibo of that the Mario series amiibo matched the poses they had in Mario Party 10. But if you were to use a Rosalina, you would just get a different pose than the Super Smash Bros. One. But there was no amiibo for it, and now we have the poses for Wario, Donkey Kong, and Rosalina, as well as Daisy and Waluigi and Boo coming with it as well. The only one I really want is, I kind of have to because I like having one of every character, so I might buy the Daisy, Waluigi, and Boo ones, but I might. The only one I actually really like is Daisy. Like, Waluigi's meh. I get the joke, and I'll make the yucks about it, but, like, I like Daisy a little bit more.
Yeah, the Daisy amiibo looks great. Like, I feel like the Daisy amiibo is going to be really popular. I'm honestly surprised they didn't make a Toadette amiibo. That was honestly something I was shocked about.
Where is she? Where is the representation?
Yeah, Toadette, the person on the podcast, not the character, but she was like, "No, Toadette amiibo, are you kidding?" Well, it's like, I'm not buying Mario Party Star Rush. Or she said, I'm not buying those amiibos. I'm like, oh, okay. I get it, though. There should totally be a Toadette amiibo. Where is the Toadette amiibo? That would be selling like hotcakes, right? That would be selling like chocolate cake and a cake. What's it called? Those drives that they do in schools. Baking sale, whatever the case is. That would be selling like crazy. So honestly, maybe they'll make it soon, because this just shows that they're furthering along the Super Mario line of amiibos. So I guess maybe they'll come soon. Who knows?
Hooray!
Yeah, but that's it for Mario Party Star Rush. That will be coming out in November. Anyway, let's move on to Paper Mario Color Splash. So, did you see that, Sol? Did you at least see that?
I saw the trailer, and then I saw like there seems to be a little bit more story to this game than there was in Sticker Star. So much I'm like paying attention right now. Okay, Sticker Star. It seems like there's a little bit more like not even story, because it doesn't even sound like there's actually a plot. Like, I don't think they've told us a plot, but like little events that happen, like more events that make the world seem more involved and stuff like that, instead of for lack of a better word, paper thin. Ha 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 ha. Okay, yeah, so I'm whatever about it. The game, I'm still probably not gonna buy it, but at least they're trying. I just don't like the battle mechanic.
At least they're trying.
Yeah,
What?
at least they're trying. I didn't say
Well,
I'm gonna buy it.
Honestly, Paper Mario Color Splash looks just like Sticker Star. I feel like if we look at it as a non-Paper Mario game, we would like it maybe a lot more. But honestly, every time I hear Paper Mario, I just cringe when I look at these games. Because I'm like, this is not Paper Mario. Then I have to keep telling myself, well, too bad. This is how Paper Mario is now. This is Paper Mario. I can't say it's not Paper Mario. It is Paper Mario. It's just disappointing to me that we still don't have it like the original or Thousand Year Door, because those were the games, those were the best. Even freaking Super Paper Mario, you know, it was different, but you know, the storyline was so powerful, so it was still amazing. But these other games, like the storyline is just like, oh, everything's going, the whole world is losing color. Oh, paper toads are losing their color. Now they're just pieces of paper. You got to get the color black. Or well, black. Yeah, you gotta get the color black. You gotta get the color back. And it's just like, I can't be moved. I can't be bothered. The story. I'm not gonna buy this game for the storyline. I'm gonna buy it for just, let me just play the game. Which that's fine. I mean, that's how it is. But you know, Paper Mario, I expect the story. I expect this. I expect that. But I feel like we shouldn't expect it anymore. We should just expect that everything's gonna be like Sticker Star, and that's how the Paper Mario series is now.
Disappoint.
It's really unfortunate. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but you know, I'm still gonna buy the game and complain about it, and probably like it a bit. So who knows? We'll see about that. The character that travels with you, his name is Huey.
Oh god.
He's a paint bucket, and his name is Huey.
I want to get hit in the head with Huey.
Huey is a paint bucket, and
exactly.
He he likes pouring paint everywhere. Apparently, I guess. Honestly, I thought the name was kind of interesting, Huey, because that's actually a name in real life. Plus, you know, Hugh. I know it's so stupid, but I thought it was a clever pun. So Huey, you know, he puts paint everywhere, and Mario puts his butt in the paint bucket sometimes because he paints like the ceiling or the wall or something like that. So it's whatever, honestly. But yeah, Huey's interesting, I guess. I feel like he's just gonna be just like what's her name?
Kirsty.
Kirsty. Yeah, Kirsty. I feel like he's just gonna be just like her, but maybe complain more. I don't know, because I feel like that's all we're getting. We're just gonna get people who complain and be like, oh, how dare you do this, and that's it. So I hope that he has at least a little bit of a clever personality.
Clapback.
But we'll see.
He'll be King Clapback. How about that?
So yeah, I think this game comes out sometime in September. Wait, hold on. I had the page open.
I think it's October. No, wait. October 7th is when Star Rush comes out.
Yes, Paper Mario Color Splash will be coming out October 7th.
Oh, I guess I was right.
So you were right. It's also coming out in Europe and Australia October 7th and October 8th, respectively. So that'll be out in October. So my birthday's around that time, October 11th, so I'll buy the game. Whatever. But yeah, that is all the games that were revealed at E3. There were more games, but I'm pretty sure we don't care about them. Because who cares? Do you care about Yokai Watch? Because I like the show, but the games are like, eh.
I want to Yokai Watch the world burn. Like, I don't care about it, and it makes me uncomfortable. Like, that game just, I don't know. The only thing I like about it was, it looks very pretty. It looks so pretty.
It looks pretty, but the yokai look ugly. UGLY. You don't got no alibi. Yeah, those things are ugly.
Yeah.
They are. What else was revealed? I think we got Dragon Quest, and I don't care about Dragon Quest. I don't care. What am I gonna say? I don't care.
I still don't even know what it, like, type of, like, how it plays. Like, I've known about Dragon Quest for, like, years, and I still don't know, like, how it plays.
I played it once and never again, because it was a traumatic experience, and I got amnesia and forgot everything about it, so. But yeah, we'll be getting games throughout the years and whatnot. Throughout the years, wow. Throughout this year, we're going to be getting some more games, so we'll definitely do podcasts about Color Splash and Star Rush, and also expect a Kirby Planet Robobot podcast to come out soon, because I played it. I played the whole thing, got 100%. Yes, ma'am. Yes, God. Yes, everything. So we will be doing a podcast with someone soon about Planet Robobot, Kirby Robobot, because it's a great game.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the games, and that is it for this podcast discussion about E3 2016. So overall E3, let's just say overall what we thought about E3 2016. Like, they didn't do a press, they didn't do none of the Nintendo Direct stuff. They did just the let's play it during Nintendo Direct. Let's play it during the oh my god, I can't speak English.
Nintendo Treehouse event.
Nintendo Treehouse event. There you go. So, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like this E3 was lackluster?
I mean, for those of you who don't know, E3 stands for Europeans eating eggplant. And I was really upset because I didn't see many Europeans, and I certainly did not see any eggplant. 0 out of 10, this E3, waiting for next year, needs more eggplant.
I would love to hold a European eating eggplant competition.
It's more like a convention. Like, it's like each country brings their own eggplant, and they're like, ooh, which one's the best? But obviously, I guess they're changing it to video games now, and I'm not really feeling it. Like, who is this Nintendo's? Like, what's a Nintendo's?
Oh, yeah, well, it's the company that creates Donkey Kong. I know you don't really know
Who's that either? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast, so we don't have time
has
to
it almost
go
been
over
a
Donkey
year?
Kong.
Wait, has it almost been a year since that happened? I feel
it
like
has been almost a year.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's still going on, baby,
Memes never die.
Yep. Woo, okay.
Oh, but actually with E3, honestly, I feel like we all assumed the worst, because when we heard there was going to be no digital event and that Nintendo was going to focus on Zelda, we just thought it was just going to be Zelda. But they did, they had Pokemon, they had Mario Party, they had Paper Mario, they had some other games that are not necessarily Nintendo titles, but, like second party and third party titles. So, I mean, there is something. I'm whatever about this E3. I don't think they did it poorly, but I feel like the excitement factor was very low. I feel like for the people who were there, it was interesting, but it did not, it's not when Smash Brothers or something came out and it was very hype. There was not hype. So, sorry.
It's not, during the E3, I was just completely bland everything. I thought there were some great things revealed, and I'm glad we're getting a new Mario Party, because I'm glad to see the Mario Party series is still alive and kicking and throwing shade and throwing coins and throwing stars and throwing all sorts of things, throwing toads, because toads are everywhere. I like that the series is still around and things like that, things of that nature, but I just really wish that we got a whole, big direct and there were more games to play. I think the only game that was available to play was Breath of the Wild, right?
Yes.
E3, the only Nintendo game anyway was Breath of the Wild.
Hot breath.
Oh my god. I literally don't like the game anymore now that you said that thing about the breath. I can't get into it anymore. But yeah, honestly, this E3 was lackluster. But we did get some gems, we did get some trick-or-treats and things of that nature. So, we did get the Jolly Ranchers, we got the Twizzlers and whatever the case is. So we got some treats. But I really wish we just got more. I really want some Sour Patch, some Sour Skittles, things of that nature. So,
eggplant.
we did. I'm not gonna lie and say we didn't get anything. We did get some stuff. Like Breath of the Wild. If you're a Zelda fan, you must be going crazy. You're like, whoa, that looks so awesome. I'm absolutely gonna buy that. I get that, but for me, I'm not a big Zelda fan, so I'm just like, yeah, good for you guys, yeah, awesome. Because I'm just not really into it. But I can't wait for Pokemon. I can't wait for Star Rush so I can complain about it and whine and moan about it. And I can't wait for... Oh, no. I can't wait for Color Splash so I can complain, whine, moan ×3 about that. So, yeah. Those games will be coming out this year, and you'll expect podcasts about it. So wait for those podcasts. Whew! Okay. That's it for E3. For now. For us. So, the news pretty much is everything that was revealed at E3. There were tons of stuff. Tons of things announced that we just talked about. So if you want a full list, you can go look it up at e3.soulustrash.com.
No, e3.nintendo.com.
Soulustrash.com.
All right.
Anyway, that's pretty much the news. Okay, I guess I'll say this really quickly. All my predictions came true for the prediction podcast, and don't you dare go, oh please.
What were your predictions?
Absolutely true. Everything that was there, I predicted a new Mario Party for the 3DS. I predicted that we would be getting some new Pokemon at the thing.
Okay, that wasn't much of a prediction, but all right.
and I predicted that Color Splash will be coming out in October.
Really, all of that? Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. I honestly didn't listen to it, so I can't tell if it's another one of those things where you're just like, I predicted everything, and everything was right, because I know you're
I
prone
did.
to do that.
I did.
You predicted that it was called Breath of the Wild, right?
I didn't predict that. That was the one thing I didn't predict. That was the one thing I was wrong about. I thought
Wow,
it was Breath of the
predicted that.
Wind.
Oh,
So you see, I was just one letter off. Just
Jeez.
one letter. Damn.
That was wait. Speaking of which, that was frustrating me because like I know some people like I forgot who it was, but there was someone on I follow on Twitter, like a big person in like gaming and whatever, is still calling it Breath of the Wind, and it's making me very upset because he's not like from another country, and it's not like some weird translation issue. He's like from America, but he keeps saying Breath of the Wind, and it drives me crazy. It's Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. That's
I feel
what
like
it
Breath
is.
of the Wind is so uncomfortable. Like breath is already wind, so it's just like.
Oh my god, you know if Soul's Breath of the Wind came near, you'd be like, ugh, on the floor fainting. I think we just lost all our viewers.
Yay!
Okay, now let's get into what have you been doing, because we haven't done a podcast in 2 weeks. And Soul, you haven't been here for 3 weeks, so...
Almost a month.
Yeah, you haven't been here for a while, so why don't you go first? Because I don't really have much to say, so you can go first.
My phone broke. I think I mentioned it. My phone broke. I mentioned it the last time I was here, but yeah, my phone is broken, and I've been having a lot of struggles with it because I'm not even like it's more like I have a replacement. Like I'm using an iPod Touch that my brother lent me, and I just got a loaner phone because they're like I keep hassling them like give me the phone, like just fix the phone. So they finally gave me a loaner, but like there's not much I can do with it that I can't do on the iPod. So I'm just like whatever. Like I just want my phone back. Like it has like it just has a lot of stuff that it, like pictures and whatever, and I'm just like I need this. I have all my contacts on there. It's very frustrating to work around with what I have. Whatever. Other than that, I've actually it's weird to say I've been on a creative buzz, but like I've been indulging a lot more like television shows. Like my friend showed me this show called Please Like Me. I'm like, oh, this actually isn't that bad. It's an Australian show, but it's not that bad. And so I was like, I wrote out what I call a play-by-play, because a play-by-play, in my words, is it's basically like the most specific synopsis to a show you've ever seen ever. And I wrote a play-by-play of almost like a pilot, because I was like, I'm bored, I'm gonna do it. I've had an idea, I'm gonna do it. And so I wrote a pilot. Not, it's in a rough draft and whatever, and I obviously wouldn't pitch it. But, maybe one day down the road, I'm gonna call it, I'm not gonna like talk about it other than, I want to call it Yikes, because that's a joke a friend of mine and I, a couple friends of mine and I have. I think I mentioned that I'm meeting some other friends in New York besides Staryu, and that those are the friends. We're gonna yikes it up. So yeah, and it makes sense for the show. Like, I like the concept that I have. Other than that, the other thing I've been doing was, other two things is on the topic of a creative boost. I was working on, I have a concept for characters, and I'm not kidding. I love him, and I think I might get him to listen to this episode, but he'd have to skip the Pokemon part because he doesn't want to be spoiled. So hi. We were talking about just ideas we've had for a story, and I didn't tell him about Yikes because Yikes was very, but I've had a story or more like a cast of characters organized for quite some time, and so I told him about it, and then he told me his idea, and as much as I liked it, it was quite interesting. In fact, my favorite part was the ending with he had this whole idea where there were 8 characters and they were all based off of colors, and they imagine it almost like Steven Universe, but the people were colors and the backstory is completely different. And it was very interesting and stuff, but I was up for, I think he started telling me his idea at like 9:30 and he didn't finish till midnight my time, which is fine. I liked it. I was just very tired. And but he inspired me after I, tried to tell him. I was like, you know what, I'm getting frustrated with this. I'm going to actually write down this concept. And I wrote down, similar to the play-by-play, except it was less specific. I wrote down an entire, series of events leading up to what I want to do with the characters. I think it would work well, almost like a comic book, but again, this is just when I'm bored, I do things like this. Like, when I'm bored, I just come up with little concepts of stuff. And finally, well, two things. Even though I just said two things already, I've been listening more to Florence and the Machine, and I have issues because she's my favorite. And I said the one thing I want to do before I die is meet her and go to her concert. Most likely go to her concert, but meet her and tell her, like, please, she's my favorite musician. Please listen to her, please. I listened to her second album, even though I'm trying not to spoil it because I don't want to listen to all the album and not buy it, and I haven't bought it yet, but I've pretty much listened to all of it, and it's my favorite. Oh, it's so good. And then the other thing was, another person who might listen to this podcast, I don't think he will, because he's just really, I don't know, I might not send it to him or whatever, I might forget, but, I've been playing his Pokemon demo, like, he's created his own Pokemon game, and I played his demo, and it was quite fun. It's called Pokemon Veritas. I don't think it's out to, like, the public or whatever. I haven't finished it. In fact, I might play some later tonight. And it's some of my favorite stuff is it's based off of Long Island. Like, the entire map is Long Island. And he made the map himself, and you're going to look at it and be like, whoa. And then you can pick from 9 starter Pokemon, the 3, Sinnoh, Unova, or Kalos, but the best part is, to me, he changed a lot of their abilities, and so, Superior comes with Contrary, but, like, the starter Pokemon start out with different abilities also, but not, like, Contrary. Like, I chose Snivy, and Snivy has the ability, Prankster, and all of them have different abilities now, and I think it's quite interesting. He also did some fixing with Pokemon, like, one of my favorite looking Pokemon, Luminion, he changed a lot. Like, he fixed its stats and made them actually good and changed it to Water Fairy. He changed Masquerain to Water Bug, which is, yes. I hope if he didn't already, I would suggest Josh, because it's him, Josh, that you would change the ability to Levitate, because I still think it would be cool if it was a flying bug in some way, shape, or form.
Masquerain getting hit by ground type moves makes no sense.
Yeah. So I think, but Bug Water, I feel like it should have been Bug Water and just come with the ability to Levitate, like, just originally, like, in Hoenn. So, I don't know what it is, I haven't run into a Surskit or Masquerain yet, but, whatever the case. So, yeah, I've been having a lot of stuff, done. There's more stuff I can talk about, but it's just, like, stuff I'm interested in. That was all the things I've done in my break, listen to music and come up with random show pilots and stuff.
Well, congratulations on all your endeavors, Soul.
Oh, endeavors. That's a good word. Good vocab.
Thank you. I haven't really been doing much. I've been playing Kirby Planet Robobot. I beat the game.
Gross.
Now, we were supposed to do a podcast about it this week, actually, but none of these people have it. And I thought Soul well, actually, no, we were not going to do it this week. We were going to do it last week. But Soul told me, I don't have Kirby Planet Robobot because I'm saving up for New York, which I didn't know because I just thought he would get him. So I'm like, oh. So now we have to find a guest pretty much to be on it with me, and we'll just go back and forth and talk about it. But don't worry, we'll definitely have that happen soon because I absolutely want to talk about Kirby Planet Robobot. I played the whole game. It's a freaking great game. It's good, so I need to talk about it. I need to clock the tea and go into the juice and I need to go into the mashed potatoes and green beans. So it will happen. Don't worry, it'll happen soon. I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after. It'll be sometime soon. So yeah, I've been playing that. I haven't really been playing that many games with any of the other Lost Levels because everyone's been busy and things of that nature. So I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Showdown, just lots of random battles, because at times I'm just too lazy to make a team, so I'm just like, let me do a random battle, and then I get pissed, because then I have freaking 3 Pokemon that are like Grass or Bug, and then they have like 2 Fire types. I'm like, what? Are you kidding?
No, for random, right?
Yeah, for random. Like, random is good, but sometimes, like, the teams are just so unfair. It's like, I call Johns. I call Massive Johns. I don't just call Johns. I call John, Dick, Billy, and Riley. All right, I call. Yeah. What?
Is it like almost guaranteed that you get a legendary and or a mega Pokemon each team? Because I feel like every time I've done a random team, I either get a legendary, a mega, or sometimes even both.
I think sometimes that's the case, but I've had matches where neither team has had a Mega Evolution. Or
oh well, then maybe that's why. Maybe they balance it out like that. If no team gets a legendary or mega, or if one team doesn't get a legendary or a mega, then the other won't either. Something like that.
Yeah. Like if one team has a legendary, like the other team will have Mega Evolution or legendary, so it balances itself out. So I've been playing a lot of that. I've played on Mario Party DS and Mario Party Island Tour with my brother, and oh my god, Mario Party is not a balanced game. Mario Party is not a balanced game. All right, okay. Let me just quickly say this because this will be it. Like I don't have anything else I've been doing, so let me just quickly say it. Okay, in Mario Party DS, there's these things called hexes. They're called a hex. It's pretty much
I remember those.
Yeah, they're like traps from Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7. Like, you lose 10 coins if you land on it, if you're a rival. Now, for me, every time I pass the hex thing, I get a 10 or 20 coins hex. And mind you, I'm like in 3rd or 4th place. But the player in 1st place, they pass it, they get a 2-star hex. What? You're winning, and then you get a 2-star hex? So then I put the hex down, and I land on it. And I lose 2 freaking stars. So it's like, you know what? I can't even. Because it's like, what is the point of you being in 1st place and you getting a 2-star hex? But then I'm getting a 10 or 20 coin hex. A coin hex. That's not going to help me catch up. You're already like 3 stars ahead and you're getting a 2-star hex? What the heck? Oh my god. And then there's no chance time or anything like that. It was a mess. A lot of these Mario Party games are not balanced and stuff. I'm really starting to notice that. Like a lot of people have privilege in Mario Party, and I don't care if you deny it. It's true. You have privilege. You're privileged, where you're in 1st place and you get everything good, and I'm in last place and I don't get anything good. It's privilege. All right, privilege. Other than that, I recently got a Waddle Dee amiibo, and it's the cutest thing ever. What do you mean, ew? What the hell? What do you mean, ew?
Waddle Dee is lame.
Waddle Dee's cute. He's adorable. No. Well, he doesn't like you either, so know that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, he doesn't like you.
He's inanimate.
Well, in the game, he doesn't like you.
He's still inanimate. I mean,
but he says he doesn't like Soul, so you have to deal with that.
He's just a projection. I don't care.
Well, you will care.
Fine.
You care. There you go. All right, that is the end of our short podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the Lost Levels podcast on iTunes. Alright, give us a rating and a review. It helps us grow. Give us 5-star-yous. Yes. You can find all of our past episodes at our website, thelostlevels.mariopartylegacy.com, and our Mario news and community at mariopartylegacy.com. And you can follow the Lost Levels all throughout our social media. Alright, we're on YouTube, youtube.com/user/thelostlevelsmpl. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, give this video a big thumbs up and share with your friends. Follow us on Twitter at LostLevelsMPL. Our Tumblr is thelostlevelspodcast.tumblr.com, which still has to update more because he has not been updating it.
I apologize. That's not even a phone. Well, that was when my computer was down. But yes, I will be doing that. I will be doing it for this episode. I promise. I'll get on the ball.
And our Facebook is facebook.com/thelostlevelsmpl. No. Our Facebook is facebook.com/thelostlevels. And you can follow me, SpiderStaryu, all throughout this world. I am SpiderStaryu on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Nintendo Network, and Google+. All of it is SpiderStaryu. So be sure to follow me and whatnot, and yeah, do that.
Me. I'm also here. I mean, I guess you can follow my Tumblr, even though I hate Tumblr. I mean, I'm fine with it, but I hate it. Hardly Milk, that's me. Hardly Milk. And then also, you guys know I've been doing it a lot. I've been doing Nintendo Spot, which you guys in the comments
don't care about,
or something else. I'm not gonna say what type of something else you guys are, but you're something else. I've been doing that a lot. I haven't failed yet, but I've been trying not to have just 2 items of news. I like to have at the very least 3, which is usually what happens. There's 3 items of news that are, I think, noteworthy or whatever. Sometimes we get 4. In E3, there were 7 at one point. I think it was the Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. It was 7 updates. So potentially the format might be changing. I've been talking to SZ about that, but that is just a ball in the air right now. I don't know if that will actually happen or not. So yeah, check me out there. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent.
We're gonna get you off that tangent. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. And we will see you next week, alright? See you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye.